My parents called me a selfish disappointment and threw me out the day I turned 18 because my own brother just forged my signature to steal my house. And in that terrifying moment, I realized he wasn't just trying to take my property, he was trying to erase me. The air in my apartment garage that Thursday afternoon felt heavy, thick with the day's humidity and the unspoken tension that always seemed to follow his name. My phone buzzed, Ethan. I just stared at the screen, a primal part of me screaming not to answer. But curiosity, that old, familiar lure, won out. For most of my 30-something years, I'd been Lucas, the quiet one, the guy who preferred to stay out of the spotlight. I've always believed people show you who they are eventually, you just have to watch. That philosophy served me well growing up in a family where appearances were everything, and quiet resentment simmered beneath every forced smile. Ethan, my older brother by 2 years, was the polar opposite. He was the golden child, the loud one, always center stage with his flashy stories and jokes that everyone, especially our mom, Eleanor, somehow found hilarious even when they didn't quite add up. They treated him like he could do no wrong. Me? I was the good kid in the background, the one who remembered to lock the doors and return the shopping cart. Recognition wasn't something I expected. Growing up, Ethan would borrow my stuff without asking, blame me when things went missing, and our parents would just shrug it off. He's just being a big brother, they'd say. If I so much as rolled my eyes, I'd get the full respect your elders lecture. I learned early to keep my head down and not expect fairness. While Ethan scraped by on charm and excuses, crashing 2 of our parents' cars by 20, I buried myself in books and paid for my own car by 22. Yet, somehow, he was the accomplished one because he talked about starting a business someday. That someday turned into a decade of vague projects and failed side hustles. Meanwhile, I built a life that didn't make much noise. After college, I got a steady job in logistics, lived below my means, and spent weekends helping my Uncle Robert maintain his old family estate. He never married, had no kids, and I'd always been close to him. He liked that I showed up without being asked, that I didn't treat his house like a free vacation spot, unlike Ethan. When Uncle Robert passed away a year ago, he left everything to me. It surprised no one, really, except Ethan. He called the night after the will reading. Wow, that must feel weird, huh? Getting something you didn't earn. I just stared at my phone after that. I didn't reply. Something in me finally clicked off. For 31 years, I'd swallowed comments like that, letting them pass, telling myself he didn't mean it, that he was insecure or jealous. Whatever excuse I could find to keep the peace. But there's only so many times someone can undermine you before it stops feeling like brotherly ribbing and starts feeling like contempt. Ethan never fails quietly. When something goes wrong in his life, he throws a tantrum or points fingers. And when he smells even a whiff of success on someone else, especially me, it curdles something inside him. That became crystal clear during Eleanor's birthday dinner. We were at some overpriced restaurant with dim lighting and loud tablecloths. The conversation was already rocky. Ethan, 3 drinks in, was talking over everyone about his latest massive opportunity, some crypto. Miss the twist bottom left, full story.